Welcome to this Oilfield Network News video podcast where our focus is on helping people in the energy industry. As you heard in our last issue, we're breaking up our format into separate segments. This first version goes back to our original goal of helping others who are looking for work and making career choices due to industry down cycles. We grew out of an organization called Pay It Forward Networking Programs, built by Carlos Panetta and a few others. Carlos is still an excellent contact to be linked into as he forwards job opportunities frequently, and we will typically forward them to those following Oilfield Network News. Thank you, Carlos, for your continuing to help others. The bottom line here is to use LinkedIn to contact and communicate with others you know, as well as friends of your contacts. The majority of new high-level jobs landed are via networking. And speaking of networking, thanks to Susan Howes for reminding us of the SPE events, including the annual Technology Conference, October 20 through 22 in Houston. Get out there and network. Over the past 10 years, we've run many stories about strategies for finding work, both in our industry and those careers that look for the same skill sets as oil and gas technology. In doing this, we followed and interviewed people who have transitioned out of energy. One recent friend is a UT graduate petroleum engineer who worked for an energy company in Midland, Texas. Due to company mergers, she ended up with a break in her employment and started out by spending some time traveling around the world. Presently, she found employment with an AI firm working with products and services aimed at the oil and gas industry. We hope to learn more about how this transition was accomplished, as well as more on AI oilfield opportunities. Artificial intelligence seems to be a really good area to invest some learning time to better prepare yourself for just about any job. Another area helping with career transition, Oilfield Network News ran several stories about jobs entirely outside our industry. Some of these were aimed at enhancing a resume, like volunteering or starting a small business or writing a book. Just like in offshore engineering, you have much more credibility in your message if you've actually done the job. For this reason, to better report on a career as an author, I set a goal to write a book and publish it. Having interviewed many former oilfield engineers who have accomplished this goal, it would have been easy to read the book or articles on writing a book and do a story on it. But to have some more credibility, there was really only one way forward: to write a book. You should know up front that neither of these career choices, musician or author, tend to result in higher compensation than a good job in oil and gas. That said, there is one major lesson that could be taken from these efforts, especially between jobs. You should take notes every day as if you were writing a book for a friend who's going through the same process. I found after having started taking notes on musical gigs, reading books on musicians and musical careers, upon reviewing them, there was a lot of information that I had forgotten. It's also an indicator of what you have accomplished in the goal of finding a job. In pursuing publishing a book, a goal was set to write 200 words a day. In a job search, if your goal is something like make at least one call a day or go to one networking meeting in a month, like the In-Between Jobs Ministry networking meetings, be sure to make notes on what you've learned. If you don't have a job after the process, you'll at least have the beginnings of a book, maybe the good, the bad, and the ugly in job searching. So, keep notes like you're going to write a book. When you go for a walk, record ideas on your phone or call a friend, even if they're not in your industry. I could tell you from personal experience, the publishing side of the process is fairly easy. If you're a follower of Oilfield Network News and write a book on your job search process, I'll post the link on Oilfield Network News. Best of luck to you if you're in a job search or between gigs, and please continue to help others in our industry with career-related challenges. Keep setting basic goals and keep writing down your lessons learned. I look forward to reading your notes, seeing your lessons learned, and especially finding out about your successes in finding great jobs.